built these back in 2002. They're starting to get dilapidated, and the treated lumber really stayed together pretty decent for all these years. And we still sit on this, but she said she wanted something a little different and actually way simpler than this. So we're going to start by replacing a porch swing. Okay, so she decided on a 5-foot wide porch swing, and here are all the parts that it takes to make the back. And my table's not the best because they're just a piece of plywood, obviously. So it's kind of laid out on the left-hand side there, and the rest of the pieces will fall off the table. So what I have done, though, is I have countersunk some space there, and there to accept some 4-inch screws, and on this end, and that will be for the 4-inch screws. And so I have one assembled over here where I'm going to make a porch swing and a bench for a patio. So on the very top here, you can see where I've countersunk the screws. There's some 4-inch screws down in here. Add the little decorative angle piece there, and those will be the backs. So we're getting just a tick closer here to getting the second one finished up. I know that the angle is 46.4 degrees. I drew it in CAD. I know exactly what the length is supposed to be, but sometimes reality throws a little wrench into that. So sometimes it's easier just to lay the board in here and trace a line as far as where it goes. So that's what I've done here. Okay, this is kind of what it's supposed to look like, minus the seat panels, obviously. Originally, it was supposed to be straight up and down the back like this, and I didn't like it. So I'm going to alter the plans a little bit. I put a 15-degree curve, or slant, excuse me, on the back there, and I'm going to screw it at that angle instead. Give it a little bit of an ease, give it a little bit more. And the idea came from over here on the other side of the shop. There's a chair that had a slight angle to it, so I literally just measured that, and it was 15 degrees. And now I'm transferring that over to the swing. So we got all the seat pieces cut at 60 inches, and we attached them at each end, and now I've pre-drilled all the holes, and Bane's going through and just sinking the screws just below the surface. We're ready to add the armrests, and this one here will be done. Alright, so we've added the arms. They're just 12 inches above the seat there. Bane's putting in the last screw in the back. And there you have it. That's your porch swing. Add some eyelets, hang it from either a porch or a tree. Alright, Bane's going to finish up the screws here in the bench. Here's the swing. So all we got to do is put the chains on when we get to the tree, and that's ready to set on the patio. And I think my wife's going to put some cushions on there a little bit so it'll be a little more comfortable. But I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Somebody else did it before you, so there's no reason you can't do it yourself. And Braxton wanted me to add that if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.